Good afternoon, good people. In this afternoon, I want to explain more about COVID-19, special the question that people ask me all the time about this COVID-19. The people ask questions to me. They ask me like this: Father, do you think COVID-19 is a sign the end of the earth? To answer this question, I want to explain this according to the scriptures, special in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 21, verses 7 to 19. Yesterday I explained this in different perspective, and today I want to explain in the context of the Gospel of Luke. Because in the Gospel of Luke, very often and very appealing, talking about signs, the end of the earth. That's why before I explain more about this, let me read the scripture first. The Gospel of Luke, chapter 21, verses 7 to 19. The signs of the end. Then they asked him, Teacher, when will this happen? And what signs will there be when all these things are about to happen? He answered, See that you not be deceived, for many will come in my name, saying, I am he, and the time has come. Do not follow them. When you hear of wars and insurrections, do not be terrified, for such things must happen first, but it will not immediately be the end. Then he said to them, Nation will rise against nations, and a kingdom against a kingdom. There will be powerful earthquakes, famines, and plagues from place to place, and awesome sights and mighty signs will come from the sky. My friends, this statement seems like it is a sign, the end of the earth. That's why people thinking about maybe these signs to become sign to us, and people start to think about is getting closer. But remember that Jesus himself very clear about this message that it is not the end of the earth. I understood people want to know this because based on signs and warning what's happened our recent time, like coronavirus pandemic, natural disasters, war, and persecutions of Christianity around the world. Seems like it is signs the end of the earth. I'm not blaming you about that, because the signs of the earth in the Gospel of Luke chapter 27 verses 7 to 19 truly appealing or stand out all this point. People try to make conclusion that it is signs the end of the earth, or it is part of God's curse to humankind. Let me see why you wonder about that. Because Jesus himself tells us, do not follow them. It is the most important, he said. Do not follow them. When you hear of wars and insurrections, do not be terrified. For such things must happen first, but it will not immediately be the end. This statement is very significant for us that Jesus very clear said that it is not sign the end of the earth. Once again, it is not a sign the end of the earth. Let me continue reading these scriptures to make sure or to make us more understand this so that we are not confused, scared that the end of the earth is getting closer. My brothers and sisters, now we come up the second question. The question is, if it is not signs the end of the earth, why do we have things pandemic? Why do we have war? Why do we have natural disasters? Why do we have persecution of Christianity around the world? I think the answer to these questions is, let me read scriptures to make sure the answer is also in the scripture. In the scriptures tell us, he said, before this happened, however they will seize and persecute you, they will hand you over to the synagogues and to the prisons, and they will have you led before kings and governors because of my name. It will lead to your giving testimony. Remember, you are not to prepare your defense beforehand, for I myself shall give you a wisdom in speaking, that all your adversaries will be powerless to receive or refute. You will even be handed over by parents, brothers, relatives, and friends, and they will put some of you to death. You will be hated by all because of my name, but not a hair on your head will be destroyed. But your perseverance, you will secure your life. You see, my brothers and sisters, really important for us to look at in the last sentence. But not a hair on your head will be destroyed. By your perseverance, you will secure your life. Perseverance is a key word in here. It means that during this pandemic crisis, God gives us time to look at ourselves. What is the important in our life? Do you think God is the most important in your life or something else? Do you believe that God is much bigger than anything else? It's really important for us to understand this. If you believe that God's power much bigger than coronavirus, time for us to look at ourselves back, and I want to believe in God. I want to put God first in my life. Perseverance is mean at a time for us to change our mind, change our heart, change our attitude toward God. Put God first. It is the time for us. It's our opportunity. It's our chance to believe in God again. Society teaches us so much broken world. People start to turn to left side in their life. They start to believe in themselves, rely on themselves without relying in God. Perseverance, it means that time for us. It is opportunity to us. Before happen, we need to come back to God. That's why Jesus tells us today. He said, by your perseverance, you will secure your life. It is the most important message to us. That's why we will go back about the question, do you think it is the end of the earth? The answer is not. It is the time for us to reflect about ourselves in relationship with God. If you are not in relationship with God, during this pandemic time for us to spend time with God, turn back to God, and give your life to God now and forever. And thank you so much, and God bless all of you.